Outside of that, let's pivot a little bit now, because now let's talk about the next one, the next pandemic. We got a reminder of that today, and we're going to play a clip from Jesuit Joe Biden, because we are on a course with Operation Warp Speed with the jab that got 70% of the world population for the 70th week of Daniel coming up, all right? Because they're telling us already that there will be a second pandemic, and I'm telling you, it's coming from the jabbed. That's the 70% of the world population that got the jab, the pink venom. The pandemic's going to come from them. It's going to come from within them, because they got something from that jab, all right? And notice, I've kind of been leaning into this, but now I got more of a confirmation with Saudi Arabia issues warning over Marburg virus. And I've told you guys to go check out the work from Todd Callender, an attorney. I think he's here in America. An American attorney called Todd Callender has told us about all the bureaucracy involved to get ready for the Marburg outbreak that's coming up, as if they know already, because they already jabbed them up with something. And what I feel is going to happen, as Todd Callender has explained, it's quite simple. The jab put in something. It's covered up. So everybody got something. It might be covered up. But with 5G, it's going to be opened up. And then it will be expressed in that person. All right? So with 5G, with the flip of a switch, they're going to open it up. And people might start getting Marburg all of a sudden. All right? Because they've already prepared for it. And now we're getting Saudi Arabia with the Kingdom of the Beast over there warning about Marburg virus. That looks to be the next one. It's going to be worse. And I want to bring to your attention what the Jesuit general. This is one of Satan's top men right here. The Jesuit Superior General is the leader of that great city of Revelation 17. The militia of the Vatican is the Jesuits, and their leader has told us, I believe this wicked man. It says, the next one will be worse. He said it. There is going to be a next one. It's going to be worse. And also, like Bill Gates, that Jesuit sellout, he said the next one will get their attention. All right. And like I've already said to people, man, they already won. They already got 70% of the population. It's just a matter of time. With the flip of a switch, all hell's going to break loose. And it looks like Marburg might be the next one. All right, man. So this is going to be wild, man. This is going to be wild. And look at what the Hill said back in the days. It says COVID-19 vaccine creator. It's a bioweapon, really. COVID-19 bioweapon creator warns next pandemic could be worse. Look at what he's saying. The truth is, and he's telling us the truth. They tell you sometimes in plain sight, the next one could be worse. And the Jesuit general said the next one will be worse. It says it could be more contagious or more lethal or both. And let me tell you, Marburg ain't nothing to play with, man. Marburg ain't nothing to play with. You might start seeing people with blood coming out of their eyes, their ears. This is going to be nasty. All right, COVID got everybody scared with the mainstream media. But the next one is going to be real, because 70% of the world population has been jabbed up with the pink venom for this next one. All right, you take heed. It's quite simple. Everybody, Satan was deceiving the whole world. But we're there. We are there. It's pretty much over with, guys. All right, the last days are at the door. The next one's coming. It will be worse. If it's Marburg, get that crap away from me, man. This is going to be weird, right? This is going to be people bleeding out of their eyes. But let's take a look at Jesuit Joe Biden talking about the second pandemic. This is a short clip, but here's this freaking sellout. He's just a sellout. He probably sold his soul a long time ago, sacrificed his wife, sacrificed his daughter, man, sacrificed his son, Beau Biden. Look, Satan is a counterfeiter, and he wants some sacrifices too, all right? And Joe Biden is another sacrificer for the devil and sellout, and here he is just doing his end of the bargain, telling us about the next pandemic. So let's take a look at this clip now.
From Congress.
Well, we'll get through at least this year. We do need more money, but we don't just need more money for vaccines for children eventually. We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic. We have to think ahead.
This man is telling you the truth. This sellout, Jesuit Joe Biden, he's telling you the truth. There is going to be another pandemic. The Jesuit general said it will be worse. And Bill Gates, that other sellout, he said the next one will get their attention. Listen, man, if you see people bleeding out of their eyes and ears, oh, it's going to get your attention, all right? Don't touch me with that crap. All right, but too bad for those that already got the pink venom. At one point, it'll probably be opened up. Like I said, it's a very simple conspiracy if you look at it this way. They were deceived to receive a bioweapon. It's let's just say it was Marburg encapsulated. All right, it's not being expressed right now, but with 5G, it's going to be opened up, and it will be expressed at that point to then have people get Marburg. It's already in them. It's just closed up, encapsulated, probably with some graphene, and it's going to be opened up by the 5G modulation. So it's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild. All I know is 70% of the world got the pink venom, and it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. All right. I'm just waiting for my Lord to return and set everything right in flaming fire, taking vengeance. All right. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh at what Satan is thinking. Satan thinks he's wise, but to God only wise. All right. I am comforted by the scriptures and that the Lord is coming back to make all things right. But notice this. We read in 1 Timothy about what we are living through right now, which is the following. A lot of science, falsely so-called. Look at this. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so-called. There's a lot of that right now. There was a lot of that in 2020, 2021, 2022. A lot of science, falsely so-called. That's what we're living through right now, as we are going to wax worse and worse to the son of perdition with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. All right. But what else do we also see? Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. Look at that face. Look at that face right there. All right. That is the king right there. The King of Kings, the king and sovereign of Vatican City that reigns over the kings of the earth. King Francis is the king of the world right now. And he's still alive, all right? Look, just when you thought you could get rid of him and he had bronchitis, all right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Look at this guy. Ain't nobody got time with bronchitis. Pope Francis is back, all right? And he's still alive. Why? Because they're rowing into the deep. They already told us what they're up to, all right? Since the last time the Jesuits came together to elect their black pope, all right, when they elected their Jesuit superior general, that serpent, Arturo Sosa, they said they're going to be rowing into the deep. And I know what they mean now. It's called the kingdom of the beast. All right. That's why he's still alive. It looks to be that this man might be the final pope. And whoever the final pope is the second beast of Revelation 13 from the earth. That is the false prophet that's going to aid Mohammed bin Salman into his kingdom. That's why this is the guy that was the first pope to ever go into the Arabian Peninsula, because he's getting ready to meet up with Esau from Arabia to close it out. Listen, the Jesuits look to be closing out the show. They're rowing into the deep, and they're going to summon Judas up pretty soon, because they are the Society of Judas. They're not the Society of Jesus. They are the Society of Judas Iscariot, the son of perdition. And that's why this Pope loves to talk about Judas, all right?